Welcome everybody. Today is Sunday, June 8th, 2025, and we're going to be taking a look at the usual here, starting from the S&P 500. So, off the bat, we'll start from the daily, and as you can see, as we mentioned a couple weeks ago, we did come down close to the 200 moving average, and then we've just been on a ripper since. So it's looking pretty solid right now. As you can see, the weekly chart is fine for now. I am expecting some turbulence. Whether we do make a new all-time high first, that is, up to fate. We don't really know. But we're not here to guess anyway, so yeah. I've been kind of cautious these last couple of days, but we just got to see. As far as the daily, the BX trender is kind of just hanging on, but it's still red. So we kind of want to just proceed with caution a little bit. You could hear me, right? Still, we're good. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right, cool. All right, so basically, SPY and the QQQ are in the same exact boat, where obviously we've had this insane rip since the lows, and we're basically like 2% away from the all-time high after the sky was falling just 2 months ago. Don't forget. But yeah, let's look at the QQQ, the Nasdaq. Pretty much the same thing on the daily chart. So, while we didn't hit the 200 MA a few weeks ago at the end of May, it could happen after we make an all-time high. I think that's the more likely scenario. Because if we do make an all-time high, like maybe around 560, 550 around here, then we could see some retracement. But we still have these gaps below, which have not been filled, which I should probably make bigger at this point, right? So we'll see. We could make a new all-time high and then come back. The weekly is still saying it's going to happen. So next week's going to be a big close because we need to see the Nasdaq and this S&P close with the higher high on the weekly BX. The daily, we can kind of be more tactical with. So yeah, let's take a look at Berkshire quick because the weekly, I think, flipped red for Berkshire. So yeah, it's been coming down. It's almost at the 200 moving average. It's just a great buy soon for Berkshire, definitely, if you're looking to put that in your portfolio. Can't go wrong. Can't really go wrong. You really can't. What the fuck? This stupid phone. All right, there we go. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Berkshire, guys. It's obviously it's been doing much better than the SPY, so it's cooling off a little bit. But let's get into the Magnificent Sevens. Let's get into the bread and butter. All right. So, Tesla, obviously, I've been warning since the daily BX trender flipped red back at the end of May. Just be careful. Don't go all in. Don't be stupid because we're probably going to come back to 270 to 310. And obviously the feud with Trump and Elon happened. Whether it was theater or not, whether they'll resolve it or not, we have to give it time. Because right now, from a daily perspective, if it does lose the leg, it could go a lot lower. But honestly, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at the weekly because we closed with a lower high on the weekly, which is obviously not good. So next week we need to see a higher high on the weekly or it's going to be pretty scary. So just give it a couple days. We'll see. We'll get an idea for the direction. You don't want to try to catch a falling knife, but it's definitely long-term a good time to start buying again. So yeah, NVIDIA, I'm being more cautious with right now. I'm not a buyer here. Our daily BX is signaling weakness, even though we're making higher highs on the price action. The weekly is fine. Again, it could be similar to NASDAQ, make a new all-time high, come back down a little bit. You know, we don't know. We're just going to take it week by week. And right now, it's definitely not a buy. It looks more like a sell than a buy. So, you know, we just want to be careful. That's all. Apple, I think this is one of the better buys in the Magnificent Seven right now. Obviously, we want to see continuation with the daily BX trender. So here it's starting to gain some momentum. We can get this breakout on Apple easily to the 200 MA here at 225. I mean, this is a beautiful setup on Apple. But is the weekly? What did the weekly close? The weekly closed green, yeah. Okay, so Apple is looking pretty good, man. Pretty good. Apple's starting to look like a buy. So write that down. Do what you got to do with it. Meta, I mean, just an absolute ripper, right? Almost at the all-time high. It's kind of crazy, guys. This thing's just a ripper. But weekly chart looks good. Similar to NVIDIA and the NASDAQ. Meta looks strong as ever, guys. Google. Google is hopefully going to break these previous highs here. But we'll see. Because the daily BX is trying to flip green. The weekly is still fine. So, we don't know if we're going to get rejected here or we're going to continue. We got to let it tell us week by week. So, Google, similar situation, trying to recover. Apple looks definitely stronger right now. And speaking of strong, Amazon has just been ripping. The daily BX is finally green again, so it looks like it's going to break this high on 215. So we'll see if we can catch that. That'll be on the list next week for sure to trade. If we can get that. Ooh, hold on. One sec, my bad, guys. Gotta reshare the screen. Bro, what is good with my Mac right now? Hold on, I apologize. Cancel. Okay, share screen. No. Oh wait, let me leave this. Okay. My fault. I accidentally connected on my phone and it just screwed it up. So I gotta... Alright, just let me know if you guys can see my trading view again. I'm pretty sure you can now. I just accidentally restarted it because I connected to my phone. So just let me know if we're good and I'll continue. I sound like a robot. Meta had some bullish news. Oh yeah. I mean, Meta's looking good, man. Amazon's looking good too. Amazon's looking great. We're going to try to trade this 215 break next week. Well, tomorrow. Yeah, so Amazon looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. It's looking damn good. Alright, so yeah, Amazon's looking pretty good, man. We're going to try to trade that. And we'll see if we can get the 215 break. If not, there's a gap here at 194. So just understand these levels. But right now it's looking good. Daily BX is good. Oh, you can hear me now or no? All right, cool. Yeah, so Amazon's looking good. I mean, we're going to try to trade this, like I said, this 215 break. So we'll see. Microsoft is an absolute monster, guys. I mean, this is incredible. After this gap up, just not even looking back. I mean, it's definitely not a buy right now for me, but if you want to chase this, you can. There's better risk reward. Like, look at Apple. This just looks amazing, guys. Like, Apple and Amazon should definitely be on your list. Google too, but it's got some turbulence right now. We'll see if it could break these recent highs, and it'll be off to the races. But we'll see. Really depends on, the data coming up in the coming weeks, and what happens with the new chairman. What's going to happen with Jerome Powell? We don't know. That's definitely going to affect the market as well. But do you guys have any specifics you want me to look at? What's up, douche? If you guys want me to check anything out, because right now, Apple, Amazon for sure look amazing. Oh, Nike, that's a good one, because I've been waiting and waiting on Nike. I've been waiting patiently. I probably should have took a long down at 59, because I did anticipate this area, but I just didn't fill it. So Nike's looking good. Daily looks good. The weekly looks good. Yeah, this looks spectacular. I mean, I think this is going to be on my trading list for this week. 200 MA is sitting at 72, so you got a $10 move. If you risk $3 of downside to make $10+, that's good risk reward in my book. So the monthly is trying to close with a lower high, a higher low. Let's take a look at Snap. Weekly looks good on Snap. You can kind of see here. I want you to notice this. So price is kind of just consolidating, right? Yet down here, what do we see? Accumulation. So definitely this is a good setup. Dude, it's a good call. Take a look at the daily. Daily's still trying to figure itself out. It's still in this range, just keep in mind. This pretty much this range. So Kava next month. Outlook. That's more of a shorter term call, so you want to look at the daily every single day, douche, because this is still has to correct itself. Weekly flipped red this week, so this is not good. Douche, it's really just be cautious with this, because there could definitely be more downside. But yeah, I mean, if you have anything else specific you want me to cover, because pretty much a quick stream today. It's really nothing, we're kind of just waiting to see what the market's going to do. We're not rushing here. Pinterest, okay. Ooh, look at this. Just made a new high last week. Look at that. Wow. Came down a little bit under the 200 MA, bounced off. This is beautiful. Let's look at the weekly. Wow, look at this, guys. So you got some upside here, potentially. I mean, a strong weekly BX close. Look at that. Looks great. But yeah, this looks good. This looks good. I'm more like I said, I'm focused on this Apple, right? I'm focused on Apple. The weekly just flipped, right? We got the weekly. The daily's good, right? And we have these highs here to target, right here. So we're going to watch Apple. We're going to watch Amazon. I mean, look at this. These are beautiful charts, guys. This is what we want to see. We don't want to complicate it and look at a million things. Not most bullish. I mean, Meta's definitely the strongest right now. If you look at Meta and Microsoft, I mean, they're the strongest. But, like, I wouldn't go chasing them right now, you know? Like, why are you going to chase this when you could have Apple below the 200 MA? You know? Look at this. Apple's just been consolidating. 200 MA is here. And just keep in mind, yes, there's tariffs are not over yet, especially for China. So, scaling slow with Apple, but this looking good, guys. It's looking good. Apple and Amazon, for sure, we are trading this week. What's up, Chazi? We're pretty much wrapping up, but if you have anything specific you want me to look at real quick, just let me know. But Apple and Amazon right now, they look like buys. Microsoft and Meta are kind of overbought a little bit. Daily RSI is pushing 70 on both of them. So we definitely don't want to go chasing these when we can get Apple with a 40 RSI, 45 daily RSI. And, you know, Amazon starting to make a push. We want to be careful and don't get caught bag holding, but we can catch this 215 break and get out quick. CEG, let's check it out. Oof, this does not look good at all. This looks like a short to me. A short to the 200 MA or around there. Oh, hold on. You can't short it until the weekly tells you. Oh, it wasn't pinging you? What does that mean? Oh, really? That's weird. I'll talk to Lead Gen about that. But to recap, Tesla, we want to give it a day or two and let this thing see if it can hold the leg, because we don't know what's going to happen with Tesla yet. So we're gonna wait a couple days and let the daily figure itself out here. You know, we're not gonna try to catch a knife. Nvidia is looking more like a sell, along with Microsoft and Meta look like sells. Google, Amazon, and Apple, these are all good setups. We want to keep Google, Amazon, and Apple at the top of the list this week. Nvidia, like I just said, you know, the daily RSI is pushing 70. You don't want to go chasing this. You look at the daily RSI on Nvidia, you look at the same thing on Microsoft, it's pushing 75. Meta daily RSI is pushing 74. I mean, we're not going to chase these moves, guys. We're going to look for the best moves. And right now, Apple is for sure looking like it, and Google as well, trying to break the recent highs, like I said before. So yeah, I mean, following our system, Apple's got the green light, guys. So just you know, try to accumulate. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. You know, we'll see what happens this week. Don't rush. You know, have a plan. Don't overcomplicate it. You don't need 50 million tickers. You need 4 or 5 names that you're looking at per week. That's all you need. Don't complicate yourself. You know, don't go crazy. We're going to take it day by day. But like I said, Apple, we're going to be watching close, because if Apple breaks the 213 area, it's probably going to go right to the 200 MA at 220s. So, yeah. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It was, you know, quick stream, quick recap. Again, we're not chasing any of these ones that have ran. We're going to look for Apple, number 1 on the list. Tesla's still, we need time. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We'll take a look at Bitcoin just to end the stream real quick, because Bitcoin is starting to look pretty good. So if you're in Bitcoin, if you did buy this dip, definitely keep holding. The weekly, though, has to correct itself on Bitcoin, so that's something we'll be watching. But yeah, appreciate you guys as always. You know, I'm glad you could take the time to come hang out with me and just lock in and try to cover this. It's important. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.